You know, Marilyn, you were like a sister to her. And you dropped everything when she got sick and came here. Lisa, you were like a daughter that, you know, mom and dad tried to have other children, and she always wanted a daughter, but Lisa was a daughter and filled that void. Many of you touched her in many ways. Veronica, the care that you gave mom in her last months, thank you. Thank you. But everybody, you know, everybody in this room, Teresa, she talked about you a lot. KJ, I don't miss KJ. Left for a second, but you know, she just used to love Bible study. She talked about you too, you know, quite often, and things like that. Norma, good friend, obviously. So everybody in here that she touched in a special way. But I just want to thank you. Before I turn it over to my dad, I just wanted to say that we'll be going to juniors after this, and we have a menu of 3 different items. I'll be paying for your meal. We have chicken enchiladas, we have chili rellenos, or we have the Super Junior burger with fries. And I'd like to invite all of you to come join us if you can. Yeah, we do have dessert also. You know, if you choose to drink alcohol, David, it's on you. Well, there's other Davids in the room. You took that personally. Yeah, you took that personally, I guess. But I would love to have the family come over there. They are staff for it. We did let them know that I was going to make that offer. And they have a few cooks down there, a few extra wait staff. So please, once again, chicken enchiladas, chili rellenos. I don't know if I said that in Rolling Tongue very well. But KJ is back, but I just wanted to recognize KJ too as one of Mom's best friends. She thought the world of you, KJ. You know, so thank you, each and every one of you. But each and every one of you had a special place in Mom's heart. Trust me. So thank you for being here today. All right. If anybody else after Dad would like to stand up and talk a little bit, please.
There needs to be some defense here. I'm going to surprise Caleb and Charlie with this next statement. It says in the book, if you love your son, you have to discipline him.
Yeah. Yes.
Didn't know I read that far, did you? But I did. And his mom saved his butt several times. He would walk to school. We lived about 2 blocks from school. And on a certain day of the week, everybody set their trash cans out. It was his job to do that before he went to school. Everybody had their trash cans out. He walked to school. Trash man came. Our trash cans were inside here. Never picked them up. They were full. So when he came home from school, he was questioned about that. And he says, I didn't know it was trash day. I tried to kill him. He ran and locked himself in the room, and I punched a hole in the door, and his mother come and saved his blood again. But anyways, we had good times. Mom was pretty nice. And it was his instigation to do something with the pies. You all weren't there, so you have to take my word for it because you know me a lot better than you know him.
Excuse me, we have an eyewitness here that corroborates my story, not yours.
Anyways, I met her in high school. The neighboring school only went to the 8th grade, and then they brought all the students over to our school in the 9th grade. And of course, all us guys looked over the new crop, and I picked that one up. And I was only like 9 or 10 guys in our class. It wasn't a big school, but she gave in. We went together for a long time. We got married before she graduated, like the last, I don't know, we get married in March and she graduated in June or something. Anyway, she was instructed by the principal, you're not to talk about married life, but she didn't, she was good. Anyways, we had a good long life together. I really miss her. And let's see. Of course, that's one of the things over there that we accomplished.
The mama's boy.
Huh?
The mama's boy.
I
Yeah.
don't mind that title at all. Always will be.
Mama's boy got pulled into the principal's office at school for smoking pot in the car, the parking lot of his car. That's how much mama boys he was. What?
Tell him about when he started the fire and you're a fireman.
What?
When he started the fire and you're a fireman.
Let's see. I conveniently forget that. Where?
Those things that roll around, the tumbleweeds that they lit on fire.
Mom covered for me, and you might not have remembered.
Sorry.
I might have been out of that picture, I don't know. But he got into a certain amount of trouble, and his mom always bailed him out. And she even allowed him to grow pot in the backyard.
Oops.
Yeah. And we had a wall in the backyard about yay high. And
Mom and
neighbor,
Dad smoked
Glenn
some
finally
too.
got above the wall.
They didn't
Glenn
inhale
got above
though.
the wall, and the neighbors found it. So now the top of the thing hasn't got anything on it. And I worked for the fire department, and I was a inspector at the time, and I came home one day, and I was wearing a white shirt and a badge and all that stuff. And I walked in the backyard, and the neighbor's over the wall. He saw me, that was it. He thought I was the police. But anyway, the plant got taken out, and we survived. But anyway, she was she always took good care of me. And fed me well. And put up with me too. And we had a good mutual understanding. We did it her way. She would explain to me why I was wrong, and she was more educated than I was. She went to school, college, but we did good. We did good, and we had a good life. I really miss her, and I know a lot of you in here knew her. And thank you for coming today. And that's about it. That's enough, isn't it? Then you guys are ready to go do something?
Would anybody else like to say a few
Oh,
words?
yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome to stand up. Here it comes. Okay. Do I have to defend myself, or you're not going to pick on me?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna pick on you. Okay, this right here is a recipe. And I was so fortunate to meet Peggy in 2006 when I moved down here. And I was thinking, I'd like to do something, for the community. I'd like to be a mover and a shaker for God, and had all these plans. And then I realized, gee, I better brush up on my Spanish for starters, But Peggy was there to help me, and we went to Casa Esperanza, which is the battered women's home, and she did a class. I coordinated and did things to supplies, whatever, but she taught them how to make pies, so these girls would have an option of being able to do something with their lives to make money to feed their children when they left that home. They have a pretty good success rate, but it's still very hard to make a living down here if you don't know a skill. So I know it's got all kinds of stuff because it's been in my kitchen. And this is the crust. I mean, from the crust you can go to do whatever you want on the inside. But that's Peggy. She was a crust. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm David. I'm an alcoholic. That's a joke, but it's the truth. but years and years. I first walked through these doors in '99. And Peggy was one of the first people I met. She made sure everybody, she would greet everybody. And I don't think that was the first time I ever met her. I think I may have met her at the hospital she worked at over 40 years ago when I was in there for 9 days or something like that. And but anyways, it's been really a wonderful lady. She, I got married down here, and I took on 4 daughters, and then I ended up having 2 more daughters, and so Peggy was a Sunday school teacher to all 6 of these girls. Every Sunday I'd come down here with a pile of kids, and and then plus a bunch of their friends too, and I even got to help them sometimes, you know, in Sunday school. It's and the pies, man. If you didn't, they had the potlucks here. If you didn't get the piece of pie before the potluck, you didn't get it. You're out of luck. I learned early. But anyway, I'm just so grateful. You know, I came from Hawaii, and in Hawaii we have the aloha spirit, and it's really similar to the Christian spirit. But when in the churches, you got the Christian spirit and the aloha spirit combined, and it's the best thing that I ever experienced. Well, Peggy was like that. And she's one of the best people that I've ever had the pleasure to know and be around, you know. And I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for all of you too. And God bless you all. Thank you for everything. I know that I can stand here for about another hour, but
No, you can't.
oh wait, there's you. No, wait a minute, I thought about you.
All right. Yeah.
Hi.
KJ.
I'm KJ. So, first thing I think Peggy is an example of how God shows his love through people. And the other thing about Peggy actually came about after she passed away. I'm a church treasurer and Peggy was the church treasurer. And Hugh was looking through his Peggy's stuff, I guess, and found this file of church stuff, and he dropped it at my house. And it was, you know, just thought I might need it as the next church treasurer. So as I was looking through it, I saw everything Peggy was in this church. Sunday school, Bible study, yard sale, outreach, treasurer, everything was here. Including the lyrics to I'll Fly Away. And this clipping that I found also.
We can't hear you.
I'm sorry. This clipping that I found also by Henry Scott Holland, who was a 19th century clergyman, and I thought I'd read it. Death is nothing at all. I have only slipped away to the next room. I am I, and you are you. Whatever we were to each other, that we still are. Call me by my old familiar name. Speak to me in the easy way which you always used. Put no difference into your tone. Wear no forced air of solemnity or sorrow. Laugh as we always laughed at the little joys we enjoyed together.
play, smile, think of me, pray for me. Let my name be ever the household word that it always was. Let it be spoken without effect, without the trace of shadow on it. Life means all that it ever meant. It is the same that it ever was. There is absolute unbroken continuity. Why should I be out of mind? Because I am out of sight. I am but waiting for you. For an interval, somewhere very near, just around the corner. All is well. And this man wrote it, but I think it's a message from Peggy. And so I'll say, I love you.
I would say lucky, that Jenny and I were lucky, but I guess in here I should say we were blessed to have Peggy and you for our neighbors for, close to 20 years. And you could not have had better neighbors. Whether it was, watching our animals when we'd be gone or something. And Peggy just wouldn't make sure they had some food. She'd come sit with them and talk to them and love them, and you know that she probably would. To working at the salon, to doing sugar-free pies for Jenny, so because of the diabetes and stuff, it was wonderful. But what was a special, what I look back on, I'll remember, is sitting either in their yard or our yard late in the day, having a glass of wine, or she liked a Dos Equis amber every once in a while, and just talking about life and things, and it was wonderful. We feel privileged to have been a part of her life. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. So friends of Peggy, please, if you want to take, if you would like, there's carnations out there, but friends of Peggy, the vases remain here. They're the churches, but if you'd like to take the flowers with you, anybody, please do so.
I don't have to come down and clean the place up.
And hopefully we'll see everybody over at Junior's here in just a little bit. So we'll have some food and reminisce. And yes, David, you can have a drink.
Thank you.
Yeah. And lastly, Pastor Charlie, you were really Mom's pastor. She loved you so much, and for you to take the trip and the time down here, we want to thank you so much. You had a lot to eat, so thank you. Thank you very much. So anyway, Mom always liked to go out to eat at Junior's after church. So let's have a great day. Please take some flowers with you, and love all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to especially thank Charlie for coming down from the States today. It's really great to have you here. Thanks, Glenn.